run it once, and let's open up some tables. Still a very healthy 31 entries, now with me, you know, it'll be 35. 40 entries at PLO 55 salts battling it out at PLO 10. And that is certainly not bad at all. Alrighty, got them tables aligned. Let's start. Okay, let's hope we run a little bit better. The first stream wasn't a happy one, down 8 buy-ins. I'll certainly be ready to take the blame for like 2 of these buy-ins. The other 6 man, I don't know. I don't think I can take too much blame for that. I got the money in pretty well, generally speaking. Didn't get rewarded by the dealer for it. We did get rewarded with a 800 big blind super splash, not super splash, just splash. 160 euros in the pot before the flop. Did not manage to take that one down though. Certainly was exciting. And you know, we've been running well in the splashes, so I don't mind losing a few of them. That is certainly fair. Also fair is getting the King King 9-5 double suited. And that's a good start. Let's hope I got my head in the game a little bit better. It certainly wasn't quite playing my A game in the second session today. Ooh, that reminds me, I need to change the title of the stream. Seeing that this is now the third stream of the day. Would you care to raise, sir? No, just fold, huh? Like a putty cat. Six. I think it's close. We're effectively MP. Yeah, sure. I think we can call the race too. Took it down with aces pre on another table. Okay. Oof. That is a nice board, presumably for somebody. Not for me though. Just check it down. I highly suspect he has like kings or quads, and is really hoping to get some money in here at some point. But I would say kings. Yeah, there you go. Head in the game. I called him out on the kings here. Let's see. I certainly feel good. Ready to make some money. Little bit. I've been running well off the table right now. I got into contact with the PLO Matrix dudes. And what do you know? I will get free access to their product in exchange for putting a banner on my channel, and that is a good deal if you ask me. And that's a good start, saving me, what, $40 a month? It's like $480 a year. I dig that. Almost closing the action. I mean, it's an iffy hand, but does have some nutted outs. I was gonna say, I don't expect him to raise all that often. But, of course he does. So what's the move here? 10, 4, 5... Yeah, button versus blind situation. I don't think I should be folding much. So here now, again closing the action. It gets iffier and iffier. but I am getting a very decent price. Here I have a pair and a double gut shot. I'll go for it. Nice. End up turning a flush draw here. It's kind of surprised that that he now checked. And I'm not gonna call. Not on the paired board, not with the 3 clubs in my hand. He might have had kings with hearts, so that would be one hand to check there. Yeah, let's do this. Let's make some money. I think the raise on table 1 was helpful in that regard. 8879 MP. I have to look this one up. I kinda doubt it. Let's look it up. I have the ace ace queen, ace ace king queen in hearts down here. Right? I thought so too, yeah. Didn't particularly fancy that, yeah. King king. That was pretty funny. Might be a good sign that I actually do have to have my head in the game. Not perfectly though, because otherwise I would have bet the turn there. But it's a little bit tougher out of position. When you're in position, you see him check twice, it becomes a completely different ballgame. I don't know. Let's check this one out first. Would be small blind versus under the gun. I think it has to be a fold, triple suited, right? Yeah, no doubt about it. What was the other one? That was MP, effectively 9887 suited to the 8, single suited. Check this one out too. And that was also a good fold. Let's check this one out for the cutoff, why don't we? In cutoff, it becomes playable, it becomes a raise call. Thanks, Random Shield. No one is more surprised than I am. It is quite surreal. Almost at 15,000 unique views for the channel as well. Whenever I think about it, I get slight goosebumps. Pretty strange. Ooh, more tea. More tea will help. And I think in that regard, playing higher stakes at some point will only help. Because me as a viewer, I'm certainly more interested in seeing people play, say, PLO 50 than PLO 20. Thanks. Yeah, I had a good feeling about that one. Kemperi, welcome back. I just took a break, so they're all watching Andreas Fröhli, I guess. But viewer-wise, it was fine during the day. We said okay for you, that's it. Yeah, scratch my answer, use that one. I like that one much more. How are things going, Kippery? Curious to hear how your sessions have been going, your streams have been going. Might be a spot to call on the small blind. Check this one out as well. Small blind versus MP. No, you know what? I knew that. First of all, there's almost no calling with these type of hands. And only if all 4 cards are like Broadway cards, down to the 10-9. Busy at work, well. Something interesting is going on down here. Ace King King, wow. Yeah. Fair enough. Can't be far behind, there is that. Ooh, that's nasty, I can't be in this hand then. Ooh, really? Wow, everybody's feeling it all. It's gonna be an interesting one to watch. So, from what we just learned, I am folding this now. Might be different in a squeeze, a potential squeeze spot here. This would be. Let me check that one out. Ace Queen. So what is that was the 4-bet? 4-bet. Wait, wrong number. Already 4-bet there, Ace Kings 10-3 double suited, something like that. Yeah, that's exactly it. But Ace King 10-3 double suited. And the other dude 3-bet. What did he 3-bet? Ooh, interesting stuff's happening. With the 8 in my hand, I think I do want to bet this. I hadn't thought about it like that. That explains the 3-minute average view time. Oh. Gut, something happened. Andreas Fröhli, hey, how did your stream go? Thanks for the host. That is quite nice of you. Of course, you know, the people in my channel, if you're interested in watching a professional at work, do give Andreas Fröhli's channel a try. He is a coach for the Mastermind and just an all-around great player. Played 2 hands, lost 2 buy-ins. Yeah, story of my last session. Lost 8 buy-ins. Can't really take the blame for most of those. So sorry to hear that. And of course, you know, shout out to Andreas Fröhli the proper way. Wait, okay, I was just like, wait, didn't that work? It did work. We got something working for us, namely the Ace, Jack Deuce. So, in case some of the new viewers don't know me, naturally, I'm not raising. I play PLO 20 right now. I stream every day, usually for 8 hours. Last month I streamed 208 hours, which was a little bit much, but you know, just goes to show that I'm online pretty much every day. I tend to talk a lot about what I think about the hands, and yeah. Hopefully you will be able to see some growth there as well. This is an interesting one till it leads out. If I do turn a gutter, I have a feeling he's not gonna lay off the bet button here. Hope I'm wrong though. Kind of feels like a draw. What is happening? You've come to the right, at the right point in time, my friends. This is the second 800 big blind pot we've had. So I ended up calling here because I felt he was on a draw. And now he's checking. Really see why. Yeah, because now he made... Yeah, he was on a draw too, I think. I have to check back into that hand in a moment. Let's go, let's go. Let's swing a big one. We have a decent hand. We have the only hearts. Come on. No, no, no. Not quite, right? The pain, the pain. Another buy-in. No, that's fine. That is part of the added excitement you get on Run It Once Poker. I sound like a marketing guy, but it is true nevertheless. Got my heart going. Certainly had my heart going. So top two, and of course the nut straight. No hearts though. I think I'll just pot it. Yeah, yeah, completely agree. Not Alex, random. Should have folded earlier in that hand. Right, so what was going down on table 3 where he led twice, basically? Did he have a set? No. Yeah, that's what he had. He had a pair and an open-ender, that was all. So I liked it I called there. I did it on the... I had the right thought process there, I believe. I mean, certainly Ace King would beat me, but I don't really see it. Tennis played 10 buy-ins down. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? That can't be right, Kippery. If that is for real, then wow. Not a happy thing to hear at all. Yeah, that was the big... Can't talk, the excitement is still there, I guess. That was the second huge splash we saw today. Very unusual to see two of those in one day. So let's hope he has kings and then I can get him off them. Oh, now table 4 broke, everybody left. Fair enough. I did take it down here. Still 37 entries, now 34 in the... 38, I mean, in the pool, so it's gonna be easy to find an additional table. Did he actually? Let me check if he had the ace of diamonds. I don't know. No, he didn't. He had the 8-6-6-5. So bottom pair and an open ender. Let me take a note on that. Yeah, note taken. Didn't we just, huh? We had an awesome hand for that. We had for that splash. We also had the only hearts, I think. So of course not great for the bankroll that start to the session. Yeah, down like one buy-in. Yeah. I was just wondering why, but I won half a buy-in on the other table that closed. Fair enough. Against the pot size, really, I mean... With the 8 in my hand, and barrel I did. I'm glad that more and more I end up doing what you suggest at runtime. I'm very happy to see that, because I do respect your game a lot, Brandon. Based on the input you've given on the channel. Both in quantity and quality. Stuart, right. Oh, that table closed, so I can't check it out anymore, what he actually ended up having there. So not much going on any table. Ace 10 for deuce, sleepy dude in the big blind. Yeah, maybe. Check this one out if I'm like being too cautious, if this is just a standard raise. Even closing the action, I think I'll let this one... Yeah, the deuce and the 4 doesn't bode well. I'll just let her go. Let's see if I should have raised it in the first place. Or deuce, sing a suited. Yeah, it's fine. And, you know, usually it is a raise call. Against tight aggro and a very tight who cold called here, I feel fine throwing it away, to be honest. Yeah, that's incredible, Kipperien. Not the good kind of incredible. That is just horrible. The ace jack 7 double suited here, blind versus blind. Raise takes it down. He now finds the bet button. He's a little bit of a weird dude. I'm still gonna let it. You know what? Maybe not. Because I think hitting any pair might be good enough. That's it. Stabby, stabby. Okay, what's happening down here? What's happening is that I'm gonna call this fairly happily. Not a happy board, however. That's a fine call. Double suited to Jack 10 combo is always strong. Even with all the backdoors, this one's a good question. No, never mind, we have 4 ways. That's all good. Just throwing it away. Flop, the open-ender, backdoor not flush. So with the backdoor, I thought calling even the pot size is okay-ish. Oh, in this hand when he raised, yeah, the cold call threw me off. Ross re-raising, yeah, gotcha. Just because he was tight aggro and the other dude was classified as tight and cold called there, I thought with the 4 and the deuce in my hand, I'd rather throw it away. Interesting enough, from a solver perspective, it should be a raise call. Oh wait, sorry. Yeah, I don't mind. Good, beautiful double suited aces down here. Ace is 8-3. And he comes over the top. I think that's a hand I need to let go. Not doing well against a normal player's 3-betting range here. Ooh, that's pretty nice. I think that's actually correct to let it go there as well. He is king 10-5. Even though it looks very nice being double suited and all. But I've looked up these spots in the past, and that's usually the... Victor with a V. Let's check this one out. I guess I was like in the cutoff, he was the button, something like that. Give me the nuts. Oh no, he was under the gun and I was in the big blind or something like that. And you know what? That is perfect. That is the solver approved fold. Just in case you were wondering, thinking I might have been too tight there, that is actually the correct way to play it. You know, from a solver perspective, might be from a metagame perspective, or from a population tendency perspective on PLO 20, but I still think it is against a tight aggro dude. As I said, we're not doing great against this 3-betting range. Not looser than Avatar leads on. You might be right. You might be right about that. I'm gonna keep an eye on him. Here we flop pretty well, I would say. The money's going in here. Yeah, so you're drawn like almost dead, except to the full house. Cool. Wonder if this one can be called. Actually, if I should just throw it away against the race. Check it out. King 10-5 in the cutoff. Either way is fine. Raising, it can be a raise call, it can be a raise fold. So the run good isn't really happening for us right now, I would say. But we certainly saw, you know, seeing 2 800 big blind splashes in one day, that almost qualifies as running well in my mind. Even though we didn't win either of them. But still, that's quite a thing. Oh, Kippery, oh no, I have Kippery on my tables. Felix to my left, huh? Oh, here, okay. So, getting the friend of the stream shirt. Here, naturally, I came over the top in a limped pot, I believe. That was splashed, hence the big pot size now. Don't really flop all that great. The one who potted twice on 10-9-4. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I need to let this one go. It's a pity. Just checking here. I could do it. Then again, it does play decently multi-way. So then we either hit something really good or we don't. As long as you're not victory. Okay, let's play some hands against Kippery then. Unfortunately, no, we can't. Would have loved to raise this one. Nah. Voodoo, Frenchy voodoo! And barrel I did. Yeah, I am happy that I'm more and more playing as you would. Very happy with myself to see that. And the mini Shazam there as well. I mean, we did double up. Yeah. It hasn't gotten old yet, the Shazam, I'm telling you. Not folding here is a different story. Can't really do anything on this board, except bluff, but meh. Yeah, not blocking queens either. So give me maybe a queen and maybe I'll think about bluffing, representing the nuts. Alright, especially after seeing his hand there. 2 pair and a flush draw, I mean, on a straight board. Yeah, against the big blind, I think I'm c-betting this. I think I can also c-bet this a little bit smaller and get away with it. Blind versus blind, I raised. Also gonna c-bet half pot in position here. A standard bet sizing. And this one goes through. And here I'll just check behind. Actually, let's not. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. With 2 backdoors, yeah. Ooh, stuff's going down here. I shall not be part of it though. No, we talked about it, French. You can't reveal this mystery guy's identity. Slip of the tongue there. Okay, so he is call happy like it's nobody's business. It's good to know. Keep an eye on him here. The 10-4 hand? Yeah. Just reading 10-4 makes you want to drop it. Damn it, I should have said Roger. instead of yeah. Fit the 10-4 perfectly. Oh well. Just can't tell jokes. Really, my friend. Oh, it's Kippery here. Why am I even... Why did I even think about limping here? Like, of course he's gonna attack that. Duh! My bad, Kippery. That was a gift, those 20 cents. Or 10 cents. The other 10 you would have gotten anyway. Damn it. I think I want to play this heads up against him. The thing is, this hand, I can probably call it if he comes over the top. I shall not be happy. Then again, I'm not really short stacking yet. A very decent hand up here, the ace-ace king-queen on the button. So that plan worked out wonderfully, trying to get it heads up. Question is, can I call it? I think I kinda can. With the extra money in here. He's never folding. Putting extra money in there. He might actually. It's kind of an iffy spot, but I think I'm gonna go with it. On table 1 I took it down pre, by the way, with the ace-ace king-queen. Okay, that's beautiful. He went out. Okay. Not gonna do it for us, unfortunately. Did have the aces. We had decent equity against the aces, I think. I'm not hating the call. Unfortunately, he was blocking a bunch of the cards that we needed with the 9, 8, 8, 7 or something that he held. I copied that hand out, but I don't think I minded terribly. Let me know what you think, if there was a okay spot to S-play it, get the money in then. And the reason why I came over the top was him, because I think he is more loose than he should be. I would have loved to play heads up against him. Orange's guest in front of the channel, exactly. Kippery being his element as loose aggressive here. Let's watch this though. Friendly barks. Giving us 2 pair. Why was he right? It's Kippery to my left. There's no limping there. Okay, good to hear that, Frenchie. I'm curious to see what you think about the all-in. But I don't think it's horrible with these side cards. Double suited, decently connected. Right, the 7-8 board. All we're asking for. We don't even need to hit the nuts. Just give us hope. I just had to check here. Here, I'm gonna let it go. Yeah, right. Yeah, all I needed was a cigar and like a silver Kalashnikov. I love it when a plan comes together. Or what do you say in English? I think that's what they say, right? Ich liebe es, wenn ein Plan funktioniert. Be the German version of the A-Team's tagline. Ooh. We got a hand, ladies and gentlemen. We got the ace-ace, 6-3, triple suited. Come on, Antoine. Oh no, Anton, I'm sorry to Frenchify you there. Okay, I think I have a pretty decent image on this table. As in, I should get a call here. What you gonna do, Antoine? Anton, sorry. Ah, perfect. Let's do this. Ace, jack, jack. Watch him hit a jack. Yeah, right on. Right away he gets there with the full house. Story of my day. Nice hand, he says. Yeah, nice hand. Yeah, nice hand. To you as well, sir. It was nice to see ace-ace work for someone, though. Yeah. Would have been nice to see it work for me right there. No, the multi-base have not been kind to us today at all. That is true. But as long as the pre-flop decisions are fine. Oh, you're Anton? Oh lord, you gotta keep the green jacket, man. I feel like dressing you up in green on this table. Of course, you Anton too. Yeah, I copied that one out, Random Shill. I'm not certain. I think the side cards might have been good enough with all the money in there. I'm calling this, and of course, c-betting here. Nice hand. Oh, the nice hand and call meta this time, huh? Interesting, interesting. Love it when a plan comes together. So I did get it right. Perfect. YOLO, huh? I'm gonna raise you all in YOLO. No. Phew. But would you look at that? I'm only asleep on one table. Otherwise, tight aggro, tight aggro, tight aggro. How's that? Need to let this one go now as well, I think. And, you know, we got a hand against Antoine. Anton. Well, I'm sticking with Antoine now. It's a thing now. No, he's not getting an orange shirt on that table. Not. Did you see how he played? Okay. Cold call or a 3-bet fold. Fair enough, fair enough. Of course the heart rolls off, making my life so much more harder. So much more harder? That's like double comparative. So much harder. Yeah, I need to let go, unfortunately. That is fair. Here I'm gonna call. That deuce is a pretty decent card all in all. Or so I thought. Nice. Very nice, Mr. Bond. So right, let me check out that, what was it, ace 10, 9, 6. Ooh, we got aces on the Kippery table. Fortunately, we can't punish him. I'm not bitter, I'm just saying, I had aces in that hand, man. I had aces! Oh lord. Hit the jack right away, filled up on the turn. Must be nice. Okay, this is certainly nice enough though. Suits me just fine. Gee, I'm just gonna pot it. Not this time, my friend. Not this time. Shazam! Makes me feel a little bit better. Not that I was feeling bad. Does show the folded 3-bit with 2 villains with... Okay. Yeah, I guess it's maybe different. It's the 9-6 combo, exactly right. Make it like a 9-8. Possibly a 9-7. The 9-8 for sure, I would think is a call. Like even all in then. Double suited ace 10, 9-8 is probably good enough. The 10-9 combo is strong. The 8 helps a lot. Yeah, the gaps, like a 2-gapper for an all-in. You know, thinking about it now, I think just intuitively I prefer to fold as well. Not having looked it up. Fair enough. Yeah, the gaps, right? I agree. Yeah, that's what I'm coming around to as well. Well, that is quite lucky. Giving us the absolute nuts. Really? Are you serious? Yeah, yeah. Can't argue with that, like the 2 gaps is just too large. I'm not gonna be excited if he comes over top at all. But I think I prefer bet folding to check calling. So the problem is I'm cutting down on the ace-8 combos dramatically by holding an 8. Then again, I'm not so certain how often an ace-ace is continue on the turn here. I'm a little bit skeptical that he actually needs to have the ace here all the time. It's gonna be tough to continue on the turn. Maybe more of a hand that contains an 8. If he has ace-8 with an 8, then that would certainly explain it. I think I'm talking myself into calling here. Ace with an 8! I mean, this is... huh! I think I do have my head in the game. That's unfortunate, though. That was the only aces that make sense, right? Unless he decides to be really sticky, but that's not the board to do that on. Even the aces with a flush draw is not going to make you happy, because I have a full house there very often. Huh. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh lord, that was depressing and funny in at least equal measures. That was just too curious. Wow. Well, I think good for me for my hand reading skills. Possibly, maybe. I'll probably end up like Negrano, just calling people out on their hands and calling anyway. I know you have me. Oh, see, that's what I thought you had. That's what I said you had. Take my money. Yeah, I think that's correct too. Not even a 2-gap rundown. I guess it depends on the specific situation. Like a 1-gap one is a fine one to like make it double suited, lower than a jack, or jacks and downwards. Fine one to 3 and 4, but possibly even. Whereas the 2-gaps are probably not. The coconuts. If that's that hand on table 1 just there with the 10-10, with the 10s in my hand, then you're in for a surprise, unfortunately. As was I. That's still a funny spot. Was a funny spot. Fortunately, I'm not blocking queens. If it... Oh, the coconuts is a Kasuf, whatever that is pronounced, reference. I don't think I have a picture in mind for that person. I just know the name from this poker separated. Call him, you say. Well, extremely top of it. Yeah, you're right, but you're gonna love what's gonna happen. It's fun to see the delayed chat here in spots like these. Yeah, never raising there, naturally. Or not naturally, but I agree. That's what I mean. I think we're good. Yeah. What a bad beat, right? Not with the 2-gapped and not being suited to the jack. I think that's asking a little much. Though being on the button is very nice. Yeah, that was a true bad beat right there. But somehow I'm still smiling about that spot that I basically called this exact hand. This is just all kinds of weird. What a day! That's been the story of my session today. Yeah, down 10 binds and a half. But it's not getting to me, so I'm fine playing on for now. Still in good spirits. It was, agreed, yeah, it was valuable info. And yeah, they were the only aces that made sense. Also true, if I fold that, I fold everything. Also, very good point, yeah. Not feeling bad about the call at all. Right? Yeah, true, true. 9s and an ace-8. Was also very possible. Yeah, exactly. It was the only hand we couldn't beat. Top pair, flush draw, sounds good to me. Rude awakening. Yeah, great. That is certainly fine by me. Giving us full house outs on top. Kasuf. Okay, makes sense. Closing the action down here, I'm gonna call the King 10, 9-8. Sounds good to me. Took it down on table 2 with the bet here. Only one backdoor. Make it 2 backdoor flushes, I'm calling. Well, actually the other one wouldn't be backdoor, never mind. But still, just to gutter the backdoor. Don't think that was the right price. 9 high like a boss, huh? Hate that guy? Now I have to check him out just to see why you hate him. I have a feeling I'm gonna hate him too. Not because of, you know, you hate him, but I have a feeling people you don't like, I'm not gonna end up liking all that often either. Kasuf, Kasuf. The name does ring a bell. Stumble across it here and there. Is a call, good sir, you say? Let's check this one out. There was under the gun button. Button versus under the gun. Jack 10, 9, 7. You're right. Not that I'm doubting you, but it always helps me if I check out stuff visually in the Matrix. And yeah, good on you, Frenchie. Your studying has paid off. Right, so this one I'm gonna pitch. I think I learned that even in these spots it's quite important to be suited to the ace. And here I'm just gonna call. I think that is fine. Ish. Yeah, I think it's okay. Finally a decent flop for aces. Ooh, talking about decent flops. I mean, are we deep against anyone? That's very nice of you, sir. Hang on, so first of all, let's do this. Here, I have the nuts. No, oh, in your face! Ooh, we turned the boat, we rivered a bigger boat, and there you have it. Ooh, certainly got me excited. That's pretty good. So the dealer is maybe being partial to us once more. Let's see how it continues. Am I closing the action here? I actually am. It's a splashed pot. Let's do it. Hello, nuts. Nope. Der Alte. Meh. Welcome back, mate. Not really. We, except for one like borderline questionable one, got the money in rather well so far. I just got first unlucky and then lucky, winning a stack from a dude. But still, for the session, we are down 9 buy-ins and almost 9.5 buy-ins. Not for the session, for the day, I should say. But we did see another 800 big blind splash, where we had a very decent hand. Didn't get there, though. But that was fun. Kazoof. Yes, it sounds like a name that might be hard to pronounce if you don't know it. Okay, on table 1 I'm a little bit too short, I'm gonna reload. 15 big blinds. I mean, it's profitable to play 15 big blind stacks. Very profitable, but still. That was a decent hand. And we're out of position against Kippery on this table, who is also very deep. That's not a dream scenario by any means, but I'm still gonna stick around. Having Philip to our right is pretty awesome. Yeah. Okay, stuff's happening over here as well. He limped and now he decides to come over the top. And how is that for a board? Also an interesting one here. Let's get stacks in if he can. He bets pot and I'm not liking this one bit. To think what I'm doing here. What am I doing here? I think I let it go. Yeah, I took it down. It's unfortunate. River that bolt, right? I mean, whew. So on table 1 with the King Jack Jack 7 there, I'm not entirely sure about the laydown. I would assume my jacks weren't good. And yeah. I think it's fine, all in all, the laydown. Like green like Hades. Mischievous, also a word you don't hear every day. Yeah, right, Frenchie, I'm always thinking twice about these as well. The 2 gap tripped me up there. What's going on down here? Okay, that's fairly standard, I would think. Yep. I guess the doggy wants to be let in. Hey, kom rein, Dicker. Jo. Fine. I'm gonna let this one go. I'm gonna raise this one though. Interesting bottom set. Oh, hell yeah. 3-bet confirmed. So here I'm short. What do we know about this dude? Stabby leads out bottom pair open-ender. I mean, I think I'm just putting it in here at 50 BB. Completely different story at, oh, there you go. At a higher stack size. And speaking of which, that hand that you're just now witnessing with the Ace Jack 10s 7, hang on, that song is tripping up. I think the bet size on the turn wasn't ideal. Like checking or betting big, like the half pot, that looks so suspicious. Let me just fast forward the song for a moment. I don't know yet. If you retroactively have an opinion about that one, I still have it selected so I can delete it. I think this was just the beginning that was overly weird. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm glad to hear you say that you like would have folded there as well. Turn an open-ender. The board was 10-7-3, I believe. 2 hearts. So I can't fold here. Actually, I don't really want to. Right. I think I'm bluffing at this one. Nice. No, it wasn't queen high. Actually, let me look it up so we know for certain. The board was, yeah, just as I said, 10-6-3, 2 hearts. So, backdoor got a pair. Sounds good to me, to be honest. It's the dog scene poker. He might be good now. But I have a jack. Vicar is very... Yeah, he is, right? And I think I'll call here. Blocker's no good, sir. Yeah, Frenchie, I mean... Yeah, I'm not sure what the correct move is there. Cute rocky music. Certainly, I'm sure he views it like that. As Seinfeld said, you know, if the aliens land in New York City, who are they gonna talk to? Humans or dogs? Dogs, of course. You know, they walk in front, we pick up their poop. That's a compelling argument. I would talk to the dogs as well first, not to the life from picking up their poop. Let's get a 6 here. Then 10 is also quite promising. That'll probably work. Well, yeah, let's just check behind. Whew. Not come at all. Yeah, right, I would have loved to take a flop there. Hang on, I need something to eat. Even with one dude sitting out, gonna let it go. Yeah, I was happy that one worked. I think as a call, it's borderline fine. The 10 and the 5 is never a happy combination, of course. It is happy to see Kippery go out there. Pair, open-ender, all the backdoors in the world. Really hope it's gonna be a decent bet size. Or a check would be fine too. That'll work just fine. Yeah, I'm not falling. He has it, he has it. It's the same hand and we split this one up. Cool. Jello77, welcome to the channel, mate. What do you think about Zephyr Zamaskian? Run it once, PLO 20? The name doesn't ring a bell at all. Is he a streamer? Is he a coach? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm woefully behind when it comes to names in online poker. People had to tell me who Kipperi was. And D. Boris, who was in the channel at some point, once or twice as well. Not a happy turn. Up here, I need to let it go. Of course. Nah, it's fine. Oh, this is pretty happy. This one worked, by the way. Took it down. This is certainly very nice. Also being nice is this board. Took it down on a jack board with the top set. Yeah, I'm just gonna lead out, I think. Get a board paired, I'm still gonna be in here. Not making the nut flush. Just gonna check behind, I think. Wow, stabby stabby, huh? That is true, I have to try and recall, like, what's the Shazam for? Alright. That is very true. My chin trembles. By the way, this scene I pictured in French. In black and white. It's like in a French movie. That's where the French came from. No, we split that one. You had the 10-7 as well. Yeah, they are. So, on this table, the blue shirt left, I only have a tight passive, tight aggro, and of course Kipperi to my left. I'm wondering if I should stick around. Let's see if it fills back up. Yeah, always nice to see some new faces, Jello. Actually, you might not be, right? I think you've been here before. Ooh. By the way, when I make the noise, I always feel like Marge Simpson, who does the ooh quite a lot. Although I can't match the hairdo. Or these days, just the pure amount of hair. Yeah, sorry, Jello. I think you've been here before. Sometimes it's tough to me for remember, especially having been away for a week. Might be borderline, might be a little bit too loose here. Not sure, I'll check it out in a moment. No. So we got, you know, all the aces down here. Do find a decent board. Still not flush draw on top. So I bet half, and here I think I'm just gonna call, the suits being the way they are. Get raised. On table 2, the aces got it through pre-flop. Curious if I should be raising here. You should get a room. Right, so it's a little bit unfortunate, but I'm bet size, but I'm not folding. Nice. Also in position to boot. Oh, quick fold, huh? This one I'm gonna raise. Double paired kings, single suited. Oh, it's big enough for one more. He's really short, that is a pity here. I think I need to check and if need be fold. Not quite getting the price, unfortunately. I would have c-bet had he had a larger stack. Didn't notice that. Very unfortunate. We've got check weather forecast. That's a nice callback. Just for fun, you know, casually. The check weather forecast one was a very good one. Okay, flopping top 2. Cause not very streaming. Looks like we're playing a family pot down here. Ooh, that kind of helps. Yeah, thanks. I think that call worked out nicely. To take it down here. I'd have to look this one up if it's too loose. I do know one thing. If he comes over the top once again, I'm folding it. Shazam! Yeah, I'm sticking to these guns. Let's check out how if the raise was bad. King, Jack, deuce. Honestly, I don't know. Yeah, shouldn't have been raised, but the raise fold at the S-plate is certainly the way to go. Jacob was regretting putting those bets out, isn't he just, right? This is much more interesting. Here I'm just gonna check behind, I'm not gonna try to represent anything. Yeah, took it down here. The Kapow is also a nice one. Where's that from? Twitch Global emote, huh? Okay, I see. Yeah, I think I folded there. Dylan. Actually, I don't know. All right, on this table. Yep. I think I did fold. Down here against Dylan. The hand where I had the... I remember now where I had the kings. Calling this for sure. Ooh. Not sure how joyful that is. What you gonna do, Victor? This is pretty cool. Came over the top here. Here I end up making two pair, and I'm actually gonna bet these. This just helps. Here I'm of course calling. Nice. Hopefully that's nice. So here I'm gonna pot. Sorry, here I'm gonna pot it. Took it down on table 1 with the ace-7 there. I'm gonna put it in. Screw it. If he made a straight, then he made a straight. I do have that 7 though. I'll let you know what comes of it. And check, got checked around here. What are you gonna do? Dylan, I took it down here. He didn't call. On table 2, I'm sorry for the wild switching here. Hope it's not too annoying. And we are sitting on a nice stack on table 2. Jesus Christ. What's Dylan, I think is his name? Dylan is in the tank. Tanking hard. Got aces on another table. I'll switch over as soon as something develops. He calls! Nice! Nice! Thanks, Dylan. To lose because you're double suited, yeah, right? Double suited is a no-brainer. Yeah. I honestly didn't remember. So should we go for the let's do it? Let's go for the splash pot special here. Maybe it works on a PLO 20 table for a change. This one I'm letting go. Come on, Miguel. Anton, yeah, Anton. Ooh, perfect. Oh, it's Kippery. That's punish Kippery. Hopefully. I forgot that we still have Kippery on this table. Okay, Kippery, you're getting the proper shirt now. Okay, let's see if I can catch a lol. Well, yeah, lol indeed. Go on, have the ace jack 6 again now. Oh, he's calling, wow. Does he have to flush? No. Some Kippery money. Sorry, Kippery. But you drew out on me earlier. Oh lord. So I kind of neglected the chat a lot there. See if I can catch up. That was just a very exciting few minutes here. Table 3 is winding down and I think I'm gonna look for a new one. Flop, the bottom set here. How many tables are there? Oh, still enough. 29 entries. Took it down on table 2 with the full house there in the end. Okay, let me catch up on that chat. Oh, you're getting another blizzard, random shill? Wow. Blizzards in Denver or Colorado are serious business. Two feet, Jesus, you're never gonna be able to find your driveway again. Really half pot. Strange bet size. Shazam. If you can see a free card. Yeah, agreed. Didn't think Victor was gonna let it happen, but he gave us a good price. That was very nice of him. We got Dylan's lunch money. Yeah, didn't we just? Never serve him right. Well, him not having lunch money, that's the only thing that'll serve him. Yeah, that was beautiful. Lips in, right? That is the splash pot special with aces. So that was quite a nice upswing. Last time I checked, we were down 9.5 binds for the day. Let's check it out now. Down 5 binds. Very nice indeed. Ooh, yet more aces up here. That is true. I'm never targeting Kippery. Actually, I make a point of going out of his way, usually. That is true. He's not who we're looking to beat up on, as you say, yeah. Checking this seems to be a good start, I think. We do have a royal flush draw. Actually, we did make a royal flush 1 or 2 weeks ago. Well, must have been 2 weeks ago. Well, just a flush will do for now. I think. Let's do check it though. Interesting spot up here. I think it's a little bit thin. I'm gonna check this one out under the gun. We have a gutter, blockers, not flush draw, which is nice. Not a pair though, so I'm gonna refrain from betting. To check this one out, I have a feeling the 6-3 might be a fold. It was a splash, but still. Yeah, should be. 6-4 is fine. 6-4, 6-3, 6 deuce should be folds. They're making a pair, which is at least something. So stuff's happening. This one I need to let go, I think. Over here, it's possibly a different story. Yeah, I think the side cards are connected enough. It hasn't, right? It has, I mean, action has picked up significantly. Check this one out. It was ace-6, 5-3 on the button. And we were raising the cutoff, right? 6. Just a call, not a raise. Okay, a little bit trigger happy there. Just a call. Fair enough. Yes, I'm happy with it, for sure. The comeback, I mean, der Alte. Thanks, though. Not necessarily the board I'm looking for. Give me a double gutter, one of which would be to the nuts. Kinda doubt we'll see a river though. He was stabby earlier. Might have thought about it. Let's do that just for the hell of it. I'm always all for that. Right, not quite. Also, some outs might be dirty if they come in hearts. Never know. Ooh. Okay, patience is rewarded. He didn't raise a lot of hope. That's true. Yeah. True. I didn't even consider that. He's too short to call. Like if he cold calls. We are really deep against this dude, so I think maybe there's some merit to it. Not sure. Here we get the dream. Maybe if ace-ace, jack-4, he has kings, and maybe we don't get drawn out on this time. So why don't you just, you know, get there? Wow, we're getting drawn out a lot today. Nice hand, he says. Nice hand, I say. So what's happening down here? Ends up making a flush. Interesting. With the 9 in my hand, why not? Oh, 2 pair. Gosh darn it. Nice hand, you say. Nice hand, I say, Kippery. Right. Oh, there's one of them. This is the hooded avatar here. Oh, I still do. I often catch myself at calling them she. So it just looks like hair. Not, you know, in yellow, but in black it does. What did Kippery call with there? So Queen 7. King, Queen, Jack 7, triple suited. Fair enough. Yeah, ace again. Sigh. Oh well. I think we're not fighting against other players, we're fighting against the dealer today. And also against the music. Fast forward this one. Might be alright. That part is certainly okay. But you're right, not many of these avatars around today. So I only see 2. For Jacob. APR equals, yeah, fair enough. Damn it, right? Got there right away. King in the window. Next time I think it's time for defenestration. We see another king in the window. Right, those damn 2-outers. They just keep getting there today. Nah, I'm changing my mind on that song. I think it needs to go. The middle part was very decent. The rest of it, not so much. This one is a little bit too weak under the gun. And I think that is solver approved. Here, don't know about this dude, Stabby. Okay. Let's check out these kings, but I'm certain these should be folded. Just in case anybody that's watching is wondering. Yeah, that's perfect. Just a fold, nothing but. Let's check out this one if I can ever raise the cutoff here. A much more interesting spot coming up here. He leads, interesting. Not bluffing, yeah. Of course, then one pops up. Crazy Anton. Frenchie, I heard about that. And people hated the new look on Ignition. He's checking, that is very nice of him. I guess he doesn't have it then. Cool. Yeah, sure. Happy to do it. Okay, let me know how it is now. and I'll happily turn it up a little more. Raise. You could go either way with this one. Take the base. Okay, fair enough. Well, yeah. Actually, it would have been a fine spot for a bluff. Yeah, so I turned it up a little more. Let me know if it's fine now. Did I end up potting him? I don't remember. I know it was down here. Where we now have aces. In the form of ace, 10, 7, single suited 2 to 10 in spades. Defense. Oh lord. So what do you think the chances are that we're up against kings once more? I think they're unusually high tonight. Yeah, I'm not surprised autocorrect doesn't know that word. Probably doesn't come up a lot in day-to-day conversations. So the thing is, he's not doing this with a nut flush draw. He might be doing it with ace-king, which we are blocking heavily. I think I'll check behind here. There's a very, very sweet card. Assuming he doesn't have kings. Or a 6 for that matter. So is he trapping here? I don't think it matters. I'm always betting here, I think. Yeah. Twitchbot. Nope. Not a net. That is solver approved. Wanna be careful with those crappy kings under the gun. I am to answer that question. Yes, I am still knitting it up. Not in that spot, however. That is the way to do it. Also, the solver tables tell me. The PLO matrix tells me. But I can hardly ever deny knitting it up. Although, well, let's see, I'm tight aggro on 2 tables and very tight on 2 others. That's what I keep hearing. Bland, and the cards are just too small. Yeah, Reddit is full of complaints. That's a pretty cool song so far. Can hear the music now. Perfect. As long as it doesn't cover up my wonderful, wonderful voice. Right now I'm playing it locally now. I downloaded all the music, and so if I Cersei a track, it stays Cersei'd, because then it's just gone from the hard drive. This worked out. Let's see if that one was solver approved. I think it is actually. The double suited. Jack's there with an ace. Yep. Was it ace 7, something like that? Here, however, against Kiperi, I think calling is the way to go. Yeah, calling is the way to go. So, we flop the open-ender, we flop both backdoor flushes. Yeah, it might have been a little bit on the low side, random the music. Give us a 6 of hearts, why don't you? Not asking for a lot. Actually, I am not asking for a lot the way the dealer has been treating us today. Just the open end of the back doors. I think I need to let this one go. This is unfortunate. That's like I said. Right? I had exactly the same thoughts at random. But in the end, I think I'm always betting there. Yeah, thanks. Need to look this one up, I don't know. I think it's not horrible. I'm not sure if it should be called. Let's find out. No. G against the small bet sizing. Not in so many words, Random Shill, but I remembered most of that actually. I couldn't tell you which war it was or when. Didn't know, I couldn't quite remember it was the 30-year war. But I did know that it triggered a war. Let's check this one out as well for shits and giggles. See if I'm too loose there. Never know, might be. I don't think I am. Actually, I am. The 7-6 is perfectly fine, but not single suited, not with the gap. Interesting. Is it different on the button, I wonder? Let's check this one out as well for the button. Then it would be fine. Get cold called here. It's out of position, I'm not really. I need to let it go then. Certainly smells like ace king, or maybe a set of sevens. Or just kings would be very possible here as well. Yeah, right. Daryl, let me see if I can recall the hand there. No, actually I can't find him. Alright, I think I do remember. I think I took this one down in the end. Did he know? When did he play a cash game against the other pros? Did he, like in Rosvadov? Was that something that happened there? Was there something televised? But do tell there, Alter. Curious. Yeah, but I'm curious what cash game that is as well, and if I can find it on YouTube. Yeah, you know what? Nitty is not what I would use to describe him either. especially in his current bankroll challenge, where he's taking high AV lines all the time in order to try to get to his goal. Yeah, okay. Compared to them, yes, yeah. But, you know, seeing those live pros and the King's Casino streams, if there are even pros, they play an incredibly wide open style, and this can't be the appropriate adjustment to the tables they're playing at, with the very loose amateurs and businessmen. I'm flabbergasted every time I watch these streams. So I guess he does have it, huh? Yeah, not having any relevant blockers, I think, is gonna kill it for me. Can't do anything here. Yeah, I mean, if you're in a game like that, if you card that, you can only wait it out. And he certainly has the discipline to do so. Ooh, that's a tough spot though. 9-handed, you know, the first positions are not going to be that exciting anyway. You've hit a solid aggressive player to your right, to your left, right behind you. That spells trouble. Yeah, you're right, Frenchie. That's all the factors pointing to him needing to play tight right there. Nothing to add. I also don't have much to add to this board. I don't have any redraws though. I think. What do I think? Let's play a big one. Let's get some other people in here as well. That'll work too. So do you both have a set? That would be awesome if you block each other's outs. Ah, right away, huh? Well, I can't. I'm not folding. Am I taking this one down? I split it with this dude, and he just had random stuff. What? Hang on, what happened there? And did I make a profit? What was my stack at the beginning of the hand? I think I took down like a half stack or something like that. At the start of the hand I had 20.76 €, so certainly nice. And what did Irving have? What? 10-9, 6 deuce. So we hit a double gutter, I guess, and a backdoor flush draw? Wow. Wow. Not really sure what the note is on him. Oof. That was so weird. That's a good observation, Random Shell. I like that one. Rarely offer fair criticism, either aimed at loosening or tightening up other players' action. That's... never thought about it in that many words. Well, that's... I like it. So I'm still not sure what the note should be on this dude. I think I'll just write down the situation. Oh, that is certainly nice. It's my stack. Size, I'm betting and calling and all in. Here I do have the Ace of Hearts. Let's see, both of these dudes are deep. That might be helpful. What's the move here? Actually check this one. Keep the pot small. Would be kind of surprised if he bets. If he doesn't, if he checks, I think I'll just check behind here. On the other hand, I mean, he was saying that he has the straight there, right? Straight, yeah. Yeah, the gutter to a better straight and the gutter to a lower straight. He calls, that is unfortunate. Okay, so we hit aces as well and we split this pot. That was very unexpected. It was a brave call, all in all. Interesting spot there. Yep, gonna raise it. Just thinking about stack sizes if I'm calling here, but not on the small blind. Gonna play a big pot here. Interesting. Start this one out by checking. He stabs again. This dude is very stabby. That king is not too happy, but I think I bet folded now rather than later, I think. Nice. Yeah, he missed his gotcha to the higher straight, that's exactly it. Just baffling, the whole thing. Slightly baffling. So stuff's happening. Let's check here and call here, I guess. He checks and that means we're good, right? Yep. I would assume, I hope for his sake, that I had like a jack 10 and not another really weird. And his 10 unfortunately is good enough here. What did this dude have? Jack 9, 7, 6. So a pair of 9s. Blocker, I guess? No flush draw, so just a pair of 9s. Interesting. Gonna call this. For, I think, all the right reasons here, blind versus blind. That is fine. See the flop 15 seconds ago. Really? That is strange. Right, in the aces versus aces hand, right? He was wrapping the straight, I thought so too. Ace 10, lose 3, I think it's borderline fine. Let's deal with this first. Not flopping anything over here. This is a horrible board. Although we're up against an under the gun race, so he shouldn't like it all too often. Move to the ace of clubs. If he comes over the top, I need to throw it away. But given the ranges in play, I think c-betting is alright. He's a better bluffer than you. That's not hard. That is not hard. With the Jack-10 combo, I think that is a fine call. And what do you know? Flop the third nuts. Right? King, queen, yeah. I think I'm just putting the money in. I'm never folding if he bets the turn again. And maybe he just has aces. Not even don't get there now. That would have been horrible if like the board had paired in the end. Nice. Mini Shazam. You know what? Table 1, table 2 here doesn't look all that hot. How are the other tables looking? Tight passive. This dude is alright though. Tight aggro, tight passive. Ooh. Hallelujah. Just calling suits me just fine. This is also a pretty decent spot, giving us top 2 and an open-ender. I'll raise it right away. Here we get checked. 2 and he has nothing. That's a special sponge bath. Alter, it's been a huge pleasure having you back in the channel. Hope you sleep well. Oh lord, I didn't read Viagra there. I read a slightly different word and I was like, you know, generally speaking, I support that endeavor. But then I was like, oh, Viagra, okay. The word I was seeing had most of the same letters. Just missed like one other one. You know, why didn't they ever make a commercial with the Matrix, Matrix style, with the blue and the red pill? Damn, I would be good at marketing. I'd hate my life, but I'd be good at it. Yeah, I could totally see that. Let me check. Julius. Over here. Oh, that hand. I thought so too, yeah. Turns out he had crap. Well, given the board. It's not like he had a crappy hand, but... yeah, he didn't have the strong hand. Speaking of strong hands, this is a pretty nice one. Now I wonder. I think with the 8 it's not being re-raised, like make it a 10 and possibly. So I need to look it up in a moment. I'll do so once the pre-flop is over. There was a mini Shazam. That's true. That's true. I did double up. Okay, we're gonna play for a big one here. Closing the action. I'm never folding. Let's flop us a queen for once. Ah. But let's see if I should have rebased Kiperi here. Button versus cutoff. Queen. Wow, Kiperi is wow. What do we have? Check 8. Nope, that's perfect. The check 9 would be a re-raise. The check 8. 6 deuce, huh? It's 5. He makes 5s in the end. Wow, Kiperi, that was a rough one. But I think he didn't lose too much, right? It was like a side pot there. Yeah, thank you. So he is certainly pretty crazy. What did you show up with there, Kiperi? It was something surprising. Antona. Queen 10. 6 deuce double suited. Oh. Okay, we have aces. On that table with the crazy dude. And this guy. Okay, I'm digging it. Also gonna pot it. Yeah, not blocking continuation ranges, not blocking hearts, not blocking broadways. I don't think I mind that at all. Fortunately, I'm blocking kings. Would be sweet to have somebody with kings in here. I think at this part, I think the money's going in. But I can't check, have them check behind, have a hard roll off. Hate it. Hate it naturally. Ooh. Thank the Lord! And this table is done, and I'm not playing three-handed. I am playing this one though. Oh, come on. Spoils. Killjoy is the word. Killjoy. Oh, and I would have, should have, could have. Oof. That doesn't matter. It's fine. This dude is back. Okay, let's stay then. Okay, that is what I would call a good board. I also have a very decent hand down here. Ace, king, jack. Get raised here, the money's gone in. If he has queens, we have a decent amount of outs. He actually does have queens, and we don't get there. Fair enough. That would have been marketing. I did that before. That's pretty good. Oh lord, you're right, it is getting late. At least, you know, not completely, but how long have I been streaming? 4, 6, like maybe 8 hours. Right? I mean, I'm slightly weirded out by that whole chain of events there. Can we get a raise? Kiberi, do it for us. Do it, Noxukao! I think 4 ways, could go either way. Okay, let it go. Would you look at that? New daily quads brought to you by Run It Once. Me too. Me too. Didn't mind the fold at all. So now we lost a buy-in earlier when we got drawn out on again. So yeah, we're still down. We're still up compared, like, for this session. And for the day we're down 6 buy-ins. That's what it is. I really can't fault myself too much, I think. Let me know if I'm misremembering. I do turn a set of 7s here on a 2 flush board. So only one straight possible. We have the king. I think bet folding is the way. Get aces once more in the form of ace-ace 5-4. King is suited in diamonds. Ah, that was a mistake. I don't mind the c-bet, but the bet sizing isn't correct. Whew. Could have been larger. Board pairing, I think I'm just gonna check and most likely give up. And now it's a different story. I'll just check it. Yeah, right, even more aces just now. So what's happening here? Ace queen 7 deuce, really? So how much does this dude have left? Does this dude have left? That sentence sounds weird. So maybe it is getting late. How much does he have left? Nothing is the answer to that question. Nothing. Okay, let's do the old limp along. Kings but not diamonds. Yeah, tough one. Tough one. With the gutter, I mean... yeah, I don't know if I can have a call there. So here we are now closing the action. Let's see if we can flop queens this time. Couldn't do it earlier. No, we can flop a flush draw though. Not sure how happy that's gonna make me. I don't think blockers are that valuable against this dude either. Like, assuming it gets like checked through, there a 10, a jack comes off. Okay, let's watch. I guess a red. can't have a rep. I'm really curious to see what he's shown up with. Is he really doing this with kings? Huh. Curious. Do-do-do-do-do. Right, this session we're up quite a bit. For the day we're down, unfortunately. This went rather nice, although we are deep against him, so... That 5 isn't happy at all. Did take it down on table 4 with the Jack 9-9, whatever it was. He checks, maybe we're good if he doesn't have like queens, jacks. He has aces actually, wow. Awesome! Happy to hear that. That you're saying I didn't screw up too much on my end. Very happy to hear it. And also it's amazing to have you back in the channel, Random Shell. Yeah. I like that very much. Yet more aces. On the Kippery table. Nice ones too. Double suited ace ace, queen 6. In the small blind have a raise and a call in front of us. That'll do me just fine. Again, gonna pot it. Not blocking continuation ranges much, except with a 6 a little bit. Right. Nothing is the answer. Not quite. He's nice enough to check though. So let's see if a 10 gets here. 9 is kind of intriguing. See if we can get up to some shenanigans here in the end. Not on this card, unfortunately. Not on the paired board. Yeah, I'm not gonna try anything. We might be good actually too. And he thought the same. I was like, no, I can't really try it. No, I can't really do it. He was up to no good there either, as well. Checking this seems to be the way to go. Yeah, thanks, Random. Unfortunate, but it had to be done, that fold. And that is a pretty nice run out here, for once, hopefully. But we have all the queens, right? Yeah. And he did have a speed too, yeah. Well, if it's not aces, it's ace, king, king, deuce double suited here under the gun. And we play a hand with Kippery. So first of all, up here we flop top 2, which is nice. On the Kippery table we need to fold this board, take it down with the top 2, the ace, king board. See what comes off it here. We do get a call. Flop the top of the pairs. Short vacation to Hawaii! Ooh! Good for you! Happy to hear it. No, not happy that you're not gonna be the channel, but good for you. I'm sure you deserve it. And escaping the blizzard to Hawaii is perfect. Oh, have a great vacation, man. I hope you can fly out of Denver tomorrow. I hope the blizzard's not gonna screw up anything. I wonder, I think it's a little bit thin, 3 ways. Let's go for it this time. Not gonna make a habit out of it. Let's check this one out, actually. It should be called. I doubt it. Yeah, I doubt it should be called. I don't doubt that this should be squeezed, however. The ace, king, king, 6 here. Here, this one I'm letting go. There, and the gutter, yeah, no spades. God, can I trying to sneak away with the pot? Yeah. I'm happy to get a fold here. So what was that? King 8, 7, 5 versus a cutoff. Big blind versus a cutoff squeeze, basically. That's exactly the scenario we can put into the matrix. Was it King 8? What I'm gonna do up here, we are gonna raise, I think. Is it King 8, 7, 6 or 7, 5? You know, the 7, 6 would be a call, the 7, 6, 5 should be folded, so it's not a huge deal. It's good to know that it should be folded. Shouldn't be a gap there, which makes sense. But again, not a huge deal. Where is Miguel? Hang on, I need to find him. I think Miguel might have left. Okay, this one we need to let go. This one we ended up losing, I think. Maybe we split it. Okay. I'm ready. Ready for the check raise. Let's do it, Kippery. Let's play. Ooh, that'll help. Yeah. We're never getting money out of Kippery there, like hardly ever. So I don't mind just going for it right now. Here's the stack to show for it. Is there Miguel still at the table? I don't think there is. No, he must have left. Yeah, must have left. Oh, there was this dude here with the huge stack. You're right, you're right. We didn't see him get out of line. Yeah. You know, I actually thought of you, and not only that point, but when I was being made aware that most people prefer the one-table view, I was like, ah, poor random shell. He's not gonna like that. But yeah, I had a poll on the channel, and I asked when the channel was full, and apparently that's what people prefer, and I understand, because if a lot of people are watching on mobile platforms, so it does make sense. Not the greatest river. Really? Nah, did get there in the end. Here we flop middle set, actually bottom set. But we do have the 10, making me want to bet. Without the 10 I would probably check behind. That's what's gonna happen down here. Okay, that'll work. You have the nuts with a redraw. And here we have all the backdoors at least. Yeah, getting to the airport, I didn't think of that. You need to get to the airport as well, which might be challenging. To the... past that Red Bull, right? The bronze or steel bull that's this on display on the airport entrance on the road. The statue. Oh, no, I'm really hoping I don't see you in the channel the next days, man. You deserve a vacation. And yet more aces. Here it gets raised. Interesting. Let's watch that. Get a squeeze with my aces, but let's watch. Gets a fold. Okay, good for Kippery. And you know what? More aces over here. And these are nice ones. Ace, ace, jack 10. There's the Santon, right? Turning into the quaddies. Ooh, here we live the dream. Quaddelicious. Here we don't. Wait, hang on. Here's kings. Please, not this time. No, you gotta be shitting me. You gotta be shitting me. What is it with kings? What the fuck is going on today? Making me curse, man. And having the 10, I think I'll... yeah. I'll go with it here. What is it with kings? Yeah, we take this one down, which is a relief. Oh, lordy, lordy, lord. 148, that is a nice stack. You know, actually I should probably take a note on this day, and as soon as we can look up hands, I'm gonna check out some stuff there. Like all inequity and how often I got beaten up by kings. That is at least the third time that kings like hit the king. This time at least not on the flop. They, you know, gave us some hope. Ugh. Yeah, that's it. The small table, the small device users need the. They can't really do much with this, unfortunately. Okay, guess I need to reload here. You know, generally speaking, we do have nice stacks here. 95, 67, 60. That's quite alright. Almost had a nice stack on table 1 as well. Damn kings, man. I think I'll let this one go. Don't really have backdoors to speak of. The demon horse, right? The demon horse, that's it. Yeah, I think like another 15 to 20 minutes, something like that, and I'm gonna call it a night. ease myself into the streaming. Having taken a week off. Let's see, I'll play it by ear. If I catch my second wind, then... Every time I say wind, by the way, I remember... I hear it in my own head in the voice of Carl Sagan. I adored his speaking style. Yeah. Like the intonation and the pacing. And there's some, like in his Cosmos series, he was talking about wind, and he's just said the word so beautifully, wind. A little longer in the middle, and then the D very pronounced, the wind. That's awesome. Every time I say wind, I hear that in my own head. In case you needed to know that, now you do. It's painted blue? Oh shit. Hence the demon horse, huh? Fair enough. I don't remember the red part, but if that was just the eyes... Jesus Christ, I need to change that sound. Slick Poker, hey, welcome everybody to the channel. Thank you very much for the raid. That is quite a thing. My name is Nut Raisin. I am playing PLO 20 on Run It Once. Wait, why does... Oh. Hang on, I'm trying to do the shout out here. Give me a second. Right, I'm playing PLO 20 on Run It Once. I'm doing that, you know, usually every day for 8 hours or more. Last month I streamed an incredible, to me, 408, not that incredible, 208 hours. So long story short, I'm around pretty much every day, and if you like the channel, then, no, feel free to come back. Chances are I'll be here. Used to be a short stack specialist, way back in the day. I used to be a limit professional, limit hold'em. It was like 8 years ago, something like that. And when Run It Once opened, I switched over to 100 BB poker and making my way through the micros once more. Today we're getting punished whenever we have aces against kings. The kings always win. Not sure what that's about. Slick Poker, hey, thanks a lot, man. Not having the greatest session. I'm certainly having fun, but I'm getting drawn out on left and right. I am playing. I'm happy with my game, which you know, that actually does make me happy. Seeing, as I just said, that I used to be a short stack pro, so I'm fine with how the day went. But the dealer hating on me kind of got old after a while. We're down like 6 binds, something like that. Okay. I think I will bet this. Yeah, down 5 binds actually now for the day. Here it got checked through all the way. I didn't see any reason to bet at any point, and I don't see any reason to call now. Slow at every street. So, Slick Poker, I definitely need to check out your channel. Maybe I have, but the last weeks have been kind of confusing. But no, I don't think I have, so I need to check out yours. If you are playing PLO as well, which by the sound of it, you are. Against the button here, I'm c-betting this. I think I'm c-betting more often than I would otherwise. Nice. So yeah, if any of you new viewers have any questions about Run It Once, what makes it special, do let me know. I'll be happy to answer. And actually, speaking about Run It Once and things that are special about it, we saw 2 800, which is unusual, 2 800 big blind splashes at PLO 20, meaning that they put a cool 160 euros into the pot before the flop. And it was out there for everybody to fight for and take down. Unfortunately, we didn't get there either one of those times, but it certainly was exciting. Bad session, now it's time for No Limit. Really? Didn't know you played No Limit, Kippery. But yeah, good luck. So yeah, Slick Poker, the dealer didn't reward me for my play, but I'm happy with how I did my part, and everything else will take care of it at some point. And of course I Sun ran the first month where I took down over 100 buy-ins. Like including all the bonuses, I took down more than 100 buy-ins. Unfortunately only at PLO 10 back then. So I'm kind of fine with not running out too hot all the time. Whew, yet more aces. In the form of ace ace 9-5, single suited and diamonds to the ace. Gets folded around to us in the small blind. We have king king, right? We should be golden. Yeah, the way things have been going today, we should be. I had more aces like back to back here. Here, closing the action, I decided to call. I think that is alright-ish. Not our board though. And here we get to go again. Here, I'm not going to be able to do anything. Do turn an ace. I have a gutter. Actually, I do. Not that excited about it though, and I'm gonna throw it away. Right. So we do block top set and top pair, which is nice. Block top 2, conversely. Not necessarily looking to get raised here. And we are taking it down. Down here, got checked through on the turn until the river. Oh wait, sorry, down here, I meant the wrong button there. OD raise. Pre-flop raise I had the 9-8-8-6, single suited to the 8. Fair enough. That's a little bit too weak. Can't really call much in the small blind, and it's a little bit too weak to come over the top with. Let's watch. In a splash pot, I'm gonna do the splash pot special here and just limp. Rather weak hand, which on PLO 20 seems to work quite nicely. Often enough it just gets limped through basically. And we can call the raise. We have the flush draw. That's about it. NHL is nice. It's ice hockey. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. That makes much more sense, Skippery. 7, 8. It's okay to call. And we flop. I think the technical term for this is bupkis. Table 1 is breaking, so I'm gonna leave that one. Second nut flush draw, we have a pair and the gutter on top, so I think I'm inclined to bet here. I completely forgot to ask, in case you're still around, Slick Poker, how did your session go? Sorry, I was a little bit busy there for a moment. All over the place, I should say. Yeah, how did your session go? I'm curious. Okay, let's raise this one up on the button. The ace, queen, 10 deuce, triple suited in spades. Took it down here pre with ace, king, king, jack. Actually, I got a walk. Didn't take anything down. I got a walk. What's my note about him? Oh, he was to raised all in. Like, right, with a double gutter on the straight board. I remember him. Let's play. Not a great board. We do have a gutter, I guess. And backdoor flush. Also, we're kind of blocking the king by proxy, having a, you know, the queen and the ace. Blocking ace, king, king, queen. I'm kind of curious about this. But him being call happy and raise happy with very questionable hands, I don't think I'm gonna try anything here. Against his bet sizing, I'm gonna let it go. Not like I'm gonna be super excited to make a flush here. Oof, Kibrit, that is a rough day at the office. Not a happy thing to hear at all. Okay, let's do this. Interesting spot up here. Do have a gut shot. Actually, a gut shot to the straight flush. Here, I need to fold. Curious to see what he's gonna have. Give us crap again. Aces. Okay. Fair enough. There's days like that, Capri, when I'm hating it myself. Not so much since I started streaming, that always helps. Okay, let's go for the bluff here. Why the heck not? Wait, sorry, here. Ah, you know, laws. They're for other people. Fortunately, did end up calling there with aces. But we had him in the tank, so I guess yay-ish for us. Not completing, but I don't think this dude raises a lot. And that is decent. I wonder what the move is here. I think the move is to bet. And with 100 big blinds, I'm gonna get it in if I need to. Oh no, random. But how's the weather forecast for tomorrow? Is it gonna ease up? No, that would be horrible if you couldn't go. I mean, anything else? Can you like drive to another airport, go from there, something like that, possibly? Yeah. I'm starting to wonder, I am reaching the tail end of my session, if I should resit on my tables and not play for, you know, 400, 600, 400, 500 big blind stacks when after I've played for 9 hours or something. Concentration. I might not be playing my A plus game anymore. Wonder what you think, random. Because I'm starting to feel a little fatigue. I'm still good for another for a few more moments, a few more minutes, maybe even longer. I'd feel it one, yeah. Oof, can't be part of this party, it's unfortunate. Would have liked to see a flop with the double suited ace 8-4-4. Yeah, fairly standard hands, I would say. Here, decided to come over the top. Gonna let it go if he comes over the top once more, though. Just called, so that's good news. We flop the top pair, all the backdoors that we want. Blocking King Jack as well, I guess. And for raising mediocre hand here, we do flop pretty nice in a splash pot. Gonna bet half, as pretty much always. Defeats Batman Knight, doesn't adjust, yeah. Oh well. Yeah, that one was good for the mood. Good set of jacks. Okay, time to start betting a little bit larger here. This is not a very fun turn all in all, I think. I think checking behind is the way to go. Yeah, I get raised and that really blows, seeing that we're deep. I think I'll need to let this go in a moment. Yeah. Same is true here, unfortunately. And he might be bluffing, but which my turn check opened me up to. But same difference. I need to let it go. Ugh. Blizzard warning through noon tomorrow. Ugh. That sucks. Not glad to hear it at all. Yeah, I think so too, Random Chill. I think it's time. Even though it's nice that, you know, some of you came over from Slick Poker's channel. There's plenty of poker to play, plenty of poker left to play this month. Yeah. So, but a few more hands to play, like another 5 minutes. No, I always appreciate it. Give me back my money. No, I never had the urge to ignore you, Random Shell. Not even once. Aren't you still up against me, Kippery? Like in total? I know I took down that one hand, but you took down... Yeah. There shouldn't be any hard feelings, because you had the ace, jack, jack, whatever when I had aces. Hit your jack. Yeah. Yeah, I think you owe me money. We have to provide it to accounting. Okay, we're gonna play a big one here, though. Sorry, here. With the gutter and the flush draw, gonna call it once for half pot. That's a very nice card, giving us the second nuts. 8 checks, and I'm inclined to check behind for now. See what happens here. Hey, perfect. Perfect. He bets I'm not doing anything but call. I think we're good. Often enough we're good here. Yeah. Got some money back there. That's a good line, random. We'll have our people look into it, Kippery. Closing the action, I think it's close to call here. Maybe leaning more towards a fold. So this table I'm gonna leave because I don't do three-handed. At least I don't do it well. Also true for this table. I guess if the tables are breaking, I might as well go on, do the same, and leave it be for tonight. Yeah, I think that sounds alright. I've streamed for close to 10 hours, I believe. Maybe not quite, maybe like around 9 or something. But it seems to be usually around the time where I'm not on my A game anymore. And tomorrow is going to be another day, and matter of fact, tomorrow is going to be another full day of streaming, even though my schedules are something different. But I'll start like in the afternoon once more. And I really hope I'm not going to see you there, Random Shill. I hope you're going to be able to get to your vacation. With the queen, so who bet here? I think he bet, right? Nah, I'll just check it. No need to go crazy here into two people. Down here we checked it all the way. Yeah, let's host the fan. He is, although he's playing no limit, he is playing rather high, usually up to no limit 500. So it's obviously a treat to watch him. And right now he's playing the Super Splash, so should be some decent splashes coming your way. No, as always, Random Shill, you're right on the money. I think it's time to let it be for tonight. Let's check out the final tally. So I remember like 1 or 2 spots that I really misplayed. All the rest was karma, I guess. And we're down 6 binds for the day. We were down like 10 binds earlier, so for this session we did pretty well. And it is what it is. We lost 2 binds in the Super Splashes where we easily could have made a substantial profit. And the rest was the dealer being kinda mean. Of course, kings like always winning when we have aces. Like, always. Wasn't even... Yeah, it wasn't even close. One more hand to play. In case you're new to the channel and in case you would like to be informed whenever I go online, consider following the channel. Otherwise, just, you know, if that's not your thing, that's fine. Check out the schedule, just drop back in. I'm here every day. And chances are you'll see me around. And with that, I thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice night. Maybe you enjoy watching the fan play No Limit high stakes, at least from my perspective. And yeah, should you choose to, then I'll be happy to see you around and have you keep me company. It's always nice. Until then, thanks for watching. My name is Andres and it's been a pleasure.